Instead of us all being completely depressed because we aren't going to RTX.
Oh yeah, RTX.
I cry every year.
Sorry for the cold opening, by the way. I was like hovering over the button waiting for someone to say, maybe we should start recording.
Did you just want to see if we could get like 30 minutes into the podcast before someone said it?
Kind of. I wanted to see if I could start recording as soon as someone went, Tyler, come on, we're missing the good stuff, you know? Not like there's many
just so the audience knows, my neighbor's dog is at it again. So if you hear a dog barking in the background like this, I apologize.
Yeah, and just while we got that out of the way, I'm keeping a close eye on my internet. It seems to be doing okay this week. Last week it was fucking up and down. So we only have to deal with the dog this week, huh? And I just totally forgot to disable my sound pack. You're welcome for that beep, audience.
Bing.
No more of that. Oh, by the way, we have to vamp because Luis is probably yelling at the dog next door or the owner.
Vamp?
I'm sorry.
Like
I
vampire?
had to yell at my neighbor again. I think he did something.
Did you yell at your neighbor or your neighbor's dog?
I yell at my neighbor so that he can see what's up with his dog. So,
and he said
the
something
dog stopped.
Back. He yelled, "No, I'm gonna do nothing about it." Back to Luis in Portugal.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised. Like I said, ask. But so, countdown.
I will just say before you do the countdown. Before you do the countdown, that was fantastic. Yes. The internet on this end just dropped suddenly. So if the audience thinks, "Hang on, half a sentence just disappeared," yeah, my internet's fantastic, isn't it?
So if my neighbor dog barks, motherfucker, then that means your internet is good. But if it stops barking, your internet goes to shit.
Yeah, we're fucked regardless.
Well, thank you, universe.
But the thing that made me laugh was you were just about to say something about your neighbor, and because the internet lagged and there was some latency and it caught back up with itself, it missed that entire sentence. So you kind of censored yourself somehow. I don't know what you said, and neither does the audience, but I bet it was insulting.
It was. Let's move on.
Yay.
So... Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Shifty podcast. I'm Luis, aka SpartanSloth, and today we have...
TJ1023.
And Tyler, who's not at AX or RTX this year. We're not at all jealous of everybody else that's going.
Way to start at a happy note, Tyler.
I'm so happy right now.
Yeah, you sound happy and energetic and totally not depressed in any way.
Like, fucking calm down, Tyler.
Seriously, just tone it down a little.
Shout out to Player 4 Podcast, which after recording this will be having their panel and podcast at RTX. So shout out to Stuart, Mass Halo Gear, and the like. God damn, those people are so lucky.
Oh, I didn't know
he's going to be on the panel?
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean...
we should have asked for a shout-out.
When I saw that, I was like, oh man, that's so cool for him. And then I went, God damn it, I'm so fucking jealous.
It could have been us.
Well,
that could be us.
We need a businessman.
The future.
We need somebody to manage our business.
I mean, it could be one of us, but
I think at first, I guess step one is to actually make money.
Dollar bill, y'all.
Mate, I can't wait to do another 100 podcasts and make maybe $10.
Right? Be fucking sweet.
To be honest,
one day we'll be bigger than Pewdiepie.
That's how we begin.
I mean, height-wise, I think at least one of us is.
I mean, I think this is a good line of thought for the podcast. You know, the first step, depression, and the second step, delusions of grandeur. It's going real well.
Third step, swimming, and the fourth step, drowning. You know, that's how it goes.
Swimming in money, drowning in money.
You got me.
Anyway, since you guys are talking about like being famous and big and all that on YouTube, One of our topics this week is clickbait. So stay tuned to the end of the podcast because the questions are going to surprise you.
Number 2 will blow your mind.
Or your dick, depending on, the
You
situation.
won't believe the answers Luis is going to give this week.
I feel dirtier than BuzzFeed.
I don't think that's possible.
Dude. Look, nothing against BuzzFeed. Some of their articles are okay. The ones that do catch my eye, but sometimes it's so off-putting, like the way they title some of their things. You won't believe your eyes, or ears, or nose. No, I won't.
You won't believe in reality anymore. Religion, forget it. The awkward moment
you took LSD.
The awkward moment. God damn it! My joke. I can't say my joke.
Art is a lie. Nothing is real.
You know what? You're not. You guys aren't. You guys don't get to hear my joke, especially you, Tyler.
I can't help it. My internet sucks.
But yeah, so is TJ still trying to make his joke?
Nope.
No, that was me. That was me. The internet
you guys lost your
dropped.
privileges.
Right.
So should we get more clickbait?
Fuck, Tyler.
Should we keep on interrupting Luis?
Maybe.
Click here to find out.
I mean, one of the reasons why I suggested this topic is because it seems like it started popping up. There was even a video on The Know. And, man, after I watched the video, I started realizing how much clickbait there is on YouTube. It's fucking insane.
Really? You've only just started noticing that?
No. It's just like, when you know something, but you start paying attention to it, after a while or after something hits you, and it's like, oh, right. So yeah, it hit me that indeed there is a fucking lot of clickbait, dude. That and like boobs or butts or muscular dudes on thumbnails.
He obviously knows about the muscular dudes, who he looks out.
Hey, I'm just saying, I'm not trying to exclude anyone's.
I mean, I think it depends on what you're looking up.
Yeah.
Like, are you seeing this click page when you're just opening YouTube up, or?
No, not really. I mean, like the internet in general.
Oh yeah, if we expand into like everything else, damn, yeah.
Yeah, but especially YouTube, I see a lot of like caps lock, and then like huge amounts, copious amounts of cleavage, and it's always a question with stuff like "You won't believe this."
Oh yeah, that's something.
I don't really see that too much because most of the time when I'm on YouTube, I'm either looking for something specific or I'm checking like what are my subscriptions. I'm not really there to look for kind of clickbaity stuff. And if there is any clickbait, usually it's from a channel I know, so I don't care. Like most of the time, it's Rooster Teeth. The only channel I follow that has clickbait most of the time is Good Mythical Morning.
Oh yeah. There is something to be said though, like when you said caps lock and stuff like that. I don't mind so much, but the ones that do get to me is when it's got like an image of something that has nothing to do with the content.
Exactly. Like the other day, I think I mentioned this on a previous episode of the podcast. There is a YouTuber. I don't remember the name of the channel. Then again, it would probably be wiser not to do a name dropping, but it's one of those showcases mods, and there was something about Fallout, and like the thumbnail had nothing to do. It was like the solo survivor, the female solo survivor with just a bra and like huge cleavage and an arm tattoo, and then the video had nothing to do with that. Except for like maybe one mod that gave bigger curves to the solo survivor, but that was it. Like no tattoos or anything like that.
The thing that gets to me with clickbait as well is when you see big YouTubers use it, and then you sit down and you think you've got a strong enough subscriber count at the moment to never have to clickbait again, And I always get kind of stunned when I see it because I'm like, you don't need to stoop that low, you know? Like, your content's good. You've got a great following. Why do this?
There was a thing. I think it was Pewdiepie. Like, he made a video about it, and he said something along the lines of, if your video doesn't have clickbait, it won't. You won't have as many views as it would if you use clickbait. And like, it's something that I could be mistaken. I'm not sure if this part was him, but it's like the person tested between a video with clickbait and without clickbait, pretty much the same content, and the clickbait one got more views. So
yeah. Well, that's going to be interesting for this week's podcast. What am I going to put as a thumbnail?
You should absolutely do some clickbaiting, dude. Like, let's put caps lock and questions and put boobs all over.
If it becomes the most viewed video, I think I'm going to leave. Like, it would just be one of those where I'm like, okay, all right.
But yeah, in regards to like the necessity of clickbait, I kind of see what PewDiePie means. I wouldn't say it's a complete requirement to be successful on YouTube, but in general, like as a business strategy, it's always good to try and have something there to attract a new audience. Like you always want to be constantly trying to attract new people. You don't want to just always use the same old thing. You want to let people who just see it in their recommended bar, just see something that might spark their attention. Like there are some videos I have seen on YouTube that I don't know the channel. I never went back, but I just saw their weird, dumb video, and it was because of the title or the whatever. And that is probably a certain percentage of those large YouTube channel views is just random one-off views that never happen again, but it still adds to their total income one way or another.
You're right. I guess I can't really argue with that, can I? Because it's like, one of the things I was going to say is you're only going to get one-off viewers that way. But if you get a shitload, do you even care? Like, that's going to boost up like monetization and stuff like this. So for you, as the person that makes the video, it benefits you. And all you have to do is slap some cleavage somewhere, and hey, you won. You win the internet. That's how you do it these days. It's sad.
Hey, tell you what.
Flash cut to us getting into clickbaity stuff and making millions of subscribers.
So here's the thing. For this week, maybe the thumbnail should have something like, something that says something about us. Maybe a woman wearing a bikini with the UK flag, because, boobs, and because you're British. Or maybe the Brazilian flag, because I'm a Brazilian. But then TJ could change his name, since a big part of his username are just numbers. Then it could be like TJ8008,
Or just TJ420.
I mean, I don't boob. TJ boob.
Yes. Then for the title, it should be something like, "You won't believe this episode," and then all caps lock.
I don't know if we're going to gain subscribers or lose subscribers.
With our low amount of subscribers, I think if you just shotgun people at our page, eventually one or two have to stick, right? It's like throwing popcorn at a fly trap.
It's like throwing spaghetti at the wall.
What the fuck? Have you ever been so bored like that, TJ?
No. not most of the time. That's what video games are for.
I'm not doing this right now. You don't know my life.
All those times Sonny thinks I'm not paying attention? I'm usually doing that.
Yeah.
Actually, no. I got an idea. To be fair with our demographic, we should put then a bikini with the Brazilian flag, some muscular dude with a British swimsuit or whatever, I forgot the name of that, and then put TJ8008. That way we cover a lot more ground.
This is turning into the most meta episode of this podcast ever, because the people that are listening to this have seen what the thumbnail is. So they're hearing us discuss what the thumbnail is going to be after already clicking.
You know how you usually give me a challenge to put in the video? I challenge you to make the most clickbait thumbnail there is.
Yes!
Immediately after you make your new thumbnail things.
I absolutely agree with that. Do it, Tyler.
That's certainly rushed the thumbnail design. For those of you that don't know, I've recently created like the rebrand of like the nameplates. I just started working on the thumbnail design today, changing it around a bit. And now this is my first challenge to make a super clickbaity thumbnail.
Yes, change everyone's usernames into something sexual.
No.
I'm just trying to help you, dude.
And I love how you guys are like, oh, clickbait, we need this, and a hefty amount of cleavage, and this, and this, and this. We're going to be talking about Meg Turney leaving Rooster Teeth soon. There's a super, relevant clickbaity image you could use right there. I mean, surely you guys have seen Meg Turney.
That is a segue that works, Tyler. Thank you.
No problem.
All right, so as Tyler mentioned, wait, do you guys have anything else to add on clickbait?
I don't know what we could.
I do. It's fucking annoying. But anyway, so yeah.
Be right back. Just Googling Meg Turney.
Okay.
I'm joking.
So,
watch out for fapping noises.
No, I'm not that sad.
Hey, you guys do realize that Meg listens to our podcast?
She's in our group. It doesn't mean ever listens to us.
I'm sure that's not just a glitch on the site.
She is still in our group after all this time, Tyler. Pretty sure she must have listened to a few episodes. Maybe she's listening to this one. In this case, hi, Meg.
This is one where she actually leaves the group.
Also, I will say one thing. I'm pretty sure everyone in the public eye on Rooster Teeth, male or female, is probably already used to the fact that there is a certain group of their audience that does that sort of thing to pictures.
What are you talking about? What thing?
Really?
Yeah.
Fapping?
Oh, okay.
It would have been nice if Tyler had chimed in there instead of making
things.
me. We were just talking about that, and then
we were talking about that like it was
Tyler.
Jesus, TJ.
God damn it, Tyler! We literally are still in the same string of thought, and you lost it.
Oh, so now I'm the one not paying attention.
Yes.
Fair enough.
I stepped away for 2 seconds and I just heard the most awkward silence between you two.
See, Tyler is also not paying attention.
Well, I actually had someone enter the room, so I was like, I'm going to go off.
I was trying not to say the word fap more than 2 or 3 times a podcast. And, Louise has to go and be like, what are you talking about? Huh? What are you talking about?
Does it sound like that?
What was that noise? Didn't?
Louise, is this where we explain to you what the birds and the bees are?
No, they're all a conspiracy. Like the birds are aliens, the bees are robots.
I think I'll let your parents tell you about that one.
I would love to be there. It's like Lewis gets explained what the birds and the bees are, and he's like, conspiracy! I object to this notion. Hey,
so can I carry on the topic?
Yeah, if my internet will allow.
Tyler kept interrupting me. So yeah, Meg left Rooster Teeth. To be honest, I'm sad, dude. When I got the news, I was kind of sad or disappointed. I'm not sure which one.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of just recently got used to the idea of Meg working at Rooster Teeth. Because she kind of came out of nowhere. I had no idea who she was. And I've been following Rooster Teeth for years. Back when they were still doing less than 100 episode podcasts.
Oh, snap.
So,
something we now entered.
So, yeah, it was just weird when she popped up out of nowhere and now she's gone. So, kind of sucks, but, at least they parted on good terms.
Yeah, almost a similar thing for me because when she said, when they mentioned that she left, it caught my attention because I was like, oh, is there any drama behind this? Because I don't want there to be any drama behind this, But ultimately, I really didn't watch a lot of her stuff, because when it comes to the content on Rooster Teeth, I've really dropped watching quite a lot of things. I think the only thing I consistently watch now is Ruby and Ruby GB, and then everything else I kind of one-off every now and then. So when she said she was leaving, I was like, oh, that fucking sucks. But really, she wasn't featured in any of the stuff that I was watching really too much anyway. Except if you say like episode 5 of season 3 of Ruby, when she had a voice in that.
Fucking hell, you remember it that much? Like the episode of fuck, Tyler.
Yeah, if it had been like a month ago, I probably would be more or less in the same position you are, but I started watching Free Play, which is really good, and now that Meg's not going to be there, I don't know if it'll be as good. I mean, Ryan's still on it, but...
Free Play was the shit. I mean, it was really the sort of thing that, in my opinion, Rooster Teeth was kind of needing, you know? It was simple, it was fun, you know, it was two people that the audience seemed to like a lot, or, you know, at least I really like them. And I also watch the No every once in a while, and I really like Meg in it. So it's a bummer that she's leaving. I don't even know if Free Play is still going to be a thing. I mean, probably they might talk about it in some panel during RTX, but...
Yeah, they actually they either had or are going to have a free play panel where they probably talk about the future of the shoe.
I mean, maybe Mario will substitute her, or maybe Mario and Tyler are going to take over. Who knows?
Perhaps. I don't know what Ryan's going to do.
Oh, Ryan's going to pull the part.
Yeah. That was like the weirdest thing. Was like all the weird stuff between Ryan and Meg. Not so much actually between them, but the stuff people said about them.
The Rule 34.
Yeah, and just the conversations. Even the people that work at Achievement Hunter. Like, I think even on the Off Topic podcast, they would all talk about how Ryan was trying to steal Meg.
I do remember that.
They mostly did that to piss on Gavin, I guess.
Oh, they shit on Gavin.
Also, I feel like they embraced it as well, because it was one of those things where they could take it as a joke, but like the internet would just keep on making these things, you know, as you said, like Rule 34 things about it, and who knows what else. I don't even want to go down that avenue of thinking, but you know, if people started off rumors, that's more attention for them and the stuff that they're on. So why do they care? It's exactly the same thing I do when, you know, people bring up Blake. Kind of.
Many people, also known as Tyler.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, the dog in the background is still barking. Dude, seriously, I am losing my mind with this dog.
Right,
it's just not stopping. But anyway, so Meg, in case you're listening to this, I'm gonna miss you on RT.
Wait, she's not actually on RT anymore. Meg, if you're listening to this, do you ever want to be on a podcast? You could totally be one of our admins. Hey, glad we could, you know,
or
sign you up
to
the contract.
Like a one-time guest or a 20,000 times guest.
Sign on the dotted line
or something.
We've got like Tipex over a part of the contract, you know, and then wipe it off afterwards. See, she agreed to be on it for 1,000 podcasts.
Since you did mention a contract, at least considering the video she put out, it seems like they parted in good terms. It seemed like it was because of her other activities, probably the whole cosplay and modeling and all that.
Yeah, I mean, you don't get a job with Playboy and then just slip it away, you know?
Well, yeah, I think from what I saw described, and this is all just speculation, you know, none of us know anything about anything. I just want to say that.
We know nothing, Jon Snow.
Yep, nothing.
I don't know how to make a sweet milk chocolate. But
it seems like it was mostly just like they gave her, you know, the choice. Like they needed her to focus either all the way on Rooster Teeth or to not. work at Rooster Teeth, and I guess she chose not to. So that's kind of what it seems like.
Yeah, it was what I was gonna explain. It's that.
It's just she had too much on her plate, and she had to pick what she wanted to do, and she chose what she wanted to.
The thing is, as well, with Meg, sorry for cutting you off there, it makes it very difficult to get into conversations with my internet, sorry. The thing is, as well, with Meg, it's like, she will leave a company and then she'll end up doing something better. That happened with the Chive, didn't it? She left there and become a huge part of Rooster Teeth. How many shows did she kind of host in?
Wasn't she on SourceFed?
SourceFed, sorry, not the Chive.
I think so, yeah. I think she was featured in the Chive site sometimes.
That might have been it. Okay, well, I got the companies mixed up. But, what I mean is...
You're a mix-up.
She's not going to be someone that just disappears from the face of the earth for the next few years. So I can imagine a lot of us are going to see content from her again.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I am
she's not
still
gone
keeping
forever.
up with her. But... yeah, she's not disappearing to the ether. What I mean is, the stuff she did at RT, I'm going to miss that content as well. Especially free play. Rip in peace, free play.
RIP in peace. Probably. We don't know.
Oh my god, my connection quality right now is exactly 24%.
Yeah, I was there a few minutes ago. Speaking of people leaving places... man, that is the best segue I've ever done in my life. Have you guys heard the news of a robot in Russia that escaped twice from the lab?
See, I went out of my way to avoid news on this because I kind of want you to explain it to me. What?
Yeah. So I didn't get a lot of info on that, but as far as I know, it's like... there is this place in Russia, this lab, that is working on making robots and giving them artificial intelligence. And this robot in particular seems to be some sort of tourism guide kind of droid, I've seen some images, and it's like they take pictures of people and all that. And so for some reason, this droid actually managed to escape the lab they're working on, in which he's being worked on, twice already. And last time they only managed to capture him because the battery ran out. And it caused a huge disturbance.
Yeah, didn't it only make a couple 100 yards?
Still a couple 100 yards.
I guess, but still, it managed to escape. That is impressive in itself.
I mean,
even if it was just to stop at the sidewalk,
I don't think it was Johnny Fiving it up. I think it was probably just wandered off. I doubt it was a highly secured building if they're building a tourism bot.
And then that sparked a whole thing about whether or not droids should have I think it's rights, the word, if they should have rights, how they should go about this, because the company said they're going to have to terminate the robot pretty much. And then people are like, no, he deserves freedom because he escaped, because, it's a freedom-loving robot or whatever. So
have they not seen Terminator?
There's this whole debate. Yeah, and it really reminded me of both Terminator and the synth situation in Fallout. At which point do we consider AI to be an independent thing, and self-aware enough that it should have rights and stuff? And
well, I think in regards to that, I thought about a lot of this while playing through the Fallout 4 campaign, and I did think synths in that game, deserve to be treated like people. However, I don't think that a robot that wanders aimlessly onto the street is meeting grounds to be considered human. There are a bunch of tests to decide if something is self-aware. I think it's called the Turing test is the main one that I've heard of, and unless this robot passed it magically, then I don't think we're quite ready to give it freedom.
That's Institute talk, TJ.
I don't think that they should destroy the robot. I think they should keep working on it, see if they can get farther in artificial intelligence. But I think this thing is an AI quite yet, and I also don't think that a tourism bot is going to destroy all of humanity.
Hey, maybe they think that artificial amateurs aren't all amazing.
And I say that as somebody who lives in Florida, who will likely be the first state in the world to get conquered by tourism bots.
Yeah, I was about to ask, like, why Florida and robots? Oh, right, tourism.
Yeah,
that's all we have.
TJ's going to be the first one to let us know.
Florida's known for 3 things: tourism, old people, and oranges.
And bitches. No, wait, beaches. Jesus.
Wow.
Oh, God, that was totally unintentional. Sorry.
Oh, even my eyes widened this side. I was like, I don't think he meant that.
No, I mean beaches, like sand and water and fish.
I think we can all agree we know what you said, and we'll leave it at that.
And female dogs.
Oh man, I'm embarrassed.
He's blushing on the other side of the screen that the audience can't see.
Oh man. But yeah, I mean, I guess since you guys put it that way, it might depend on how advanced the robot or the AI is. Because if we consider every single AI to be self-aware and like it should have rights, and stuff like Siri and the current state of Cortana, not the Halo Cortana, but the Microsoft one, then what?
It sucks. I disabled it straight away.
What's wrong with Cortana?
They'll have to have rights too, And does Cortana sucks? Really?
On Windows 10, when I upgraded to Windows 10, it seemed that the only point of having Cortana was essentially just a search bar for the documents in your computer. That's kind of it for me. So I was like, you know what? I actually don't need this. Disabled. So unless they've done some massive update, it sucks to me because I've never had to use it. I've outright gone out and deleted it.
Dude, you're gonna feel so bad in 10 years when you wake up again and then she is trying to help you, and then it's like she starts losing her mind because something the plot of Halo 4. Man,
blah, blah.
You're gonna feel like a dipshit.
Yeah, you're gonna be on the floor dying from a stab wound, and you're gonna be like, Cortana, call 911. And she's going to be like, sorry, Tyler, I can't hear you. Do you want to Google pizza?
Also, fuck you.
Don't worry. When it comes to that, I think Siri's got my back. Not because of a whole Siri versus Cortana thing. The voice actor for Siri started following me. I thought that was weird, but I think she kind of follows everybody.
Who's the voice actor for Siri?
That awkward moment when Tyler forgets the name.
Wow, dude.
Just give me a moment. I'm going to look it up on my iPod that probably has terrible connection. Bear with me. Oh, Vamp.
Right, so while Tyler searches for it, should we do that one particular question today, TJ? That is going to take us a while to answer, if you know what I mean.
We could, I suppose.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Oh, and vamping. There are some other topics. Yesterday, I won one of those Free Code Friday things that Major Nelson does. And it was a code for Inside, and I'm also going to get a set of E3 pins. The thing is, I was a little concerned, actually, because I don't know how it's going to work, sending the pins over to Brazil. So I don't know if it's going to get taxed or not, because it's not really something that is for sale, per se. And if so, how much I'm going to have to spend to get it here.
What, the code?
No, the code he already sent me, and the game is great. But I mean the pins.
I don't know. Usually they have a disclaimer, saying, "Oh, only U.S." Otherwise, they probably ship it internationally. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's the thing. I tried looking for rules and stuff. There's no disclaimer, and it was everyone can participate. So,
right.
Maybe. I just hope we don't have to spend 500 Brazilian bucks to get it. Otherwise, it's gonna be the most expensive set of pins ever.
Oh,
But
and
I am thankful that I won, so thank you.
congratulations on that. And I loved seeing the replies of everybody wishing death upon you guys that won.
What, really? There were that?
Nah,
I just got like, congratulations.
I saw a lot of comments that were like, congratulations, and then some jealous replies, and then some people being like, God fucking damn it. Oh, well. What could you do about it, man? It was like random pick. But the voice actor of Siri is Susan Bennett, and I shouldn't feel special that she's following me because she kind of follows like 818,000 people. So I'm one of them now.
Well, she doesn't follow me, so...
Hey, I'm more of a voice actor than you, or something related to voice actor. I don't know. Fuck it.
Fight me, Tyler.
I would. Meet me in the Atlantic. No, wait, that's further away. Whatever's between Atlantic and you, me, and us, whatever. Am I distracted?
It's the Atlantic, dude. Fucking
okay.
basic geography, Tyler.
I cannot maths good. Or grammar hard. How does geography?
First you get a piece of dirt, then you eat it, and then you become Geodude. And then you can use the powers of geography to geographize everything.
Can confirm.
Can confirm.
You're welcome, audience. Now go do that and become Geodudes.
Luis is more entertaining than watching, like Mercy getting pulled away by Roadhog. Sorry. I had to fit that in somewhere.
I don't get
You
the
won't get
reference,
it because you don't play Overwatch, and people that played Overwatch are shaking their head at me anyway. What was this
I
Pottermore?
want to play Overwatch.
Play Overwatch then. What's so bad about
I gotta buy it. It's expensive.
Forget.
The
Buying
thing is,
a game over there is like buying a fucking ancient rune gem. So yeah,
pretty much. Buying a game here is pretty much like buying a private jet. I did save some money, and I'm waiting to see if there's going to be some sort of sale during July. They might announce that like maybe this next week. I don't know. And I hope they announce the season pass for Fallout and maybe Overwatch. I mean, depending on the price, I could probably get those two. Maybe wishful thinking.
Luis, I say you're missing out. You are definitely missing out, Luis. I don't understand why you haven't taken out a second mortgage on your house to get Overwatch. That is literally like, the whole mortgage would be the price of the game in Brazil. Well, I wouldn't be too surprised. Sorry.
Yeah, I might have to give up on like my retirement money.
Food and water for about 2 weeks.
And just be like, hey, government, can we? I won't get retirement. You buy me Overwatch.
Just fast for 2 weeks. You can do it.
All right. So, you guys want to do some questions?
Yes and no. What was that thing you were mentioning about Pottermore? Like, I have no account to this stuff, so...
Well, yeah, exactly. So, first of all, if you guys remember, a few weeks ago, we did the Pottermore test to see which house we all belong to. The thing is, I suspect that the website we used, since it wasn't the official one, has some sort of bias towards Hufflepuff, because everyone that takes that fucking test is considered a Hufflepuff. I just didn't do it because I remember my house was Ravenclaw. So maybe it would be a good idea to take the test again on the official site. And they also released a sorting quiz for the I might be butchering the name here, Ilvermorny School.
I think that's how you pronounce it.
Oh, cool. Which is the witchcraft school in the USA. And I kind of want to take that one. So,
and for those of you that are interested in learning more about like the history of it, J.K. Rowling actually wrote a whole like short story about the history of the school.
It's pretty fucking good.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
So which one are we doing? Do I have to make an account for Pottermore or the other one?
Yeah, you should.
You should.
Wait, okay, so that's not answering my question.
You have to make an account on Pottermore and then take the sorting quizzes.
Oh, so it's in Pottermore. Okay, I get you.
Yeah, I say we do the Ilvermorny now, and then if we have time today, we can do the Hogwarts one again. I mean, you guys can.
I already took the Hogwarts and the Ilvermorny one, so I'm just waiting for you guys.
Oh, so I'll take the Ilvermorny. TJ, in the meantime, sing! Or not.
Fly me to the moon. That's all I know.
Great.
And
Nailed it.
the rest. Sorry.
I mean, I know some of the other parts of the song. I don't sing. No.
So I'm actually just stumbling around the site because I'm not actually paying attention.
Don't worry, Tyler. You can just edit out all the awkward.
I know I can edit stuff out. I'm just trying to find the thingamajig. I think I found the wrong one. That's Hogwarts House. God damn it. How did I find that when I'm on the other part of the site? I'm confused.
Did you actually sign in?
Man, the first questions are fucking hard.
I did not create an account. Do you have to?
Yeah, I believe you do.
Okay. Audience. Oh, there it is. There's the email. Yep.
Tyler, do you want to edit out the time we take to do this? Because the first question already got me thinking. I don't know what to answer.
Well, how about we answer together? You read out the question. No, that would take forever.
No, yeah, let's not.
Luis and Tyler together would be something. Right. Okay. Yeah, I might have to cut out some of the awkward silences, huh? Join now. God, this question's so hard.
I told Luis, did I not say you guys should do this before we actually start recording?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
But I would just like to say this first question is so hard. Join Pottermore. Firstly, please enter the month and year of which you were born. What do they think I am? A quantum physicist? I can't do this shit.
Math is hard.
Yeah, I don't know what year something happened. I'm going to put in that I was born 2001. No, that might be a bad idea. Yeah, I'll just actually do it. There we go. This is how I get through the... God damn it, it's asking for my name now. So how was your day?
It's been okay, I suppose.
That's good for you.
So I've been playing a lot of Halo 5 lately.
I've played none of it.
Yeah, they just released their newest update. It's pretty fun. It's a Warzone firefight, kind of a throwback to the old firefight. And for those of you who don't know, firefight is like a horde mode sort of thing. Wave after wave of AI enemies, try to kill you. It's pretty fun, except that the fucking Prometheans can suck a dick because they're hacks, aimbots. Not fair. Even though they are AI, so naturally they have aimbots. But it's even worse when their bullets on their guns track you. That's just ridiculous.
That sounds unfair.
Oh yeah, there's usually 5 rounds, and each round gets progressively more difficult. I think I've only made it to round 5 in 3 games, but it is okay because you get, for some reason, playing Warzone Firefight gives you a shitload of wrecks, which are the things you get all of your armor customization and weapons from. So it's pretty fun.
How do you pronounce this thing again? Ilvermorny?
Ilvermorny? Ilvermorny?
Where will the enchanted carvings place you? Begin the experience. What's your preference? Plot. Oh, I see. I thought it was just one thing. I take these things very seriously. Plot. Whose judgment do you most fear? Nobody's. My own. My friends. My family's. The world's. Histories. I can just imagine Louise hating that I'm reading this out. Trying to take it seriously is very difficult when you're on a podcast, by the way. Because, you don't get the time to sit down and kind of, I don't know.
Think?
Yeah, that's the word. Yeah.
Such a hard word. Sounds like Luis is doing it, though.
Yeah, he's doing a very good job. I bet he's forgetting what the push to talk button is.
He's saying so much right now. It's amazing.
Yeah. Oh my god, there is so many answers to this question. Okay. Think of the question you would most like answered by a person or all-knowing being or device.
Oh, I just got through that one.
Yeah,
they might be randomly generated.
Which of the following most closely resembles the answer you would like to hear? Never.
Oh, that question is like one of the only ones that I put too much thought into.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I'm losing brain cells trying to figure out how to get through this.
So
on question 1?
No.
Man, these are hard questions to answer, properly while recording. So can I ask you guys just in terms of meaning of something?
Yeah. Well,
okay.
So there's a question here. What jinx would you least like to experience? And then there's one option that is a jinx that struck you dumb. So it's a jinx that would make me dumb. Is that it?
Yes.
Okay. Got it. Thank you.
I think so. Or just stuns you or something. I don't know.
Fuck.
You made me think about it too long.
See?
I actually don't think I got that question.
I most value freedom, individuality, service, or ambition. Now, we know I'm British, so half of you've already figured out the answer to this. No, I'm joking, it's not that. Well, it's not freedom, that's American. There were some tough questions on here. Oh, I found it.
Right?
I'm done.
Man, I'm stuck here.
Bloody hell, Louise, I had to create an account. And I've still finished before you.
Fuck you. I took too long thinking about one of them.
It's not a test, Luis.
I will admit.
You're not getting graded on this.
I will admit, I probably got like an invalid result because of how quickly I went through it. And I'm probably also going to need help pronouncing whatever the hell this is. When Luis is ready, I guess then we'll read out what we all got, huh?
All right, so I found out mine.
I don't know what would be considered good or bad, but hey.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know which one is the Hufflepuff.
Yeah.
What? Why do you automatically assume Hufflepuff is bad?
Yeah, you're talking to two Hufflepuffs here, boy.
Or not.
I mean, Pottermore is more official, and it says I'm a Gryffindor, so...
Yeah, so
I see how it is.
Check that one, Tyler. So which one is yours, Tyler?
It is, I'm going to have to copy and paste the word because I'm going to butcher it, a Pukwudgie.
Oh yeah, I got that too.
I got a Wampus.
My man. See, me and TJ, we do 2 quizzes on the podcast, and we end up with the same thing twice.
What the fuck? It's not that I don't like it, but I don't think it matches me at all.
Just says...
You have to, read... there's a description. Hold on, let me see if I can...
Right, so I found it. Wampus. Named by Webster Boot after his favorite magical beast, the Wampus. A magical panther-like creature that was fast, strong, and almost impossible to kill. Wampus House is sometimes considered to represent the body of a witch or wizard. It is also said that Wampus favors warriors. The thing that I don't think it matches is because the first one I got was Ravenclaw, which is it's kind of...
well, you also haven't taken the Pottermore quiz, which might give you a different result.
I got the Pottermore quiz for Ravenclaw.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maybe you're just a hypocrite.
No. I mean,
it doesn't mean that I dislike the result. I'm just confused.
They might also represent different things. They aren't exactly they aren't exactly analogous to one another. I've seen some comparisons. One comparison I saw was Pukwudgie is Hufflepuff.
Suck it, Tyler.
One comparison I saw was Pukwudgie is Hufflepuff. Ravenclaw is Horned Serpent. Slytherin is the Wampus, and Gryffindor is the Thunderbird. That's the one I saw, or it might be reversed. I'm not sure. For Thunderbird and Wampus.
Remember, not every Hufflepuff is a Pukwudgie, but in this case, I am apparently, as far as we've come to assume. For those curious, the house that me and TJ are in is sometimes is sometimes considered to represent the heart of a witch or wizard. It is also said that the Pugwudgie favors healers. Yeah, I could say that. That's not too bad.
I'm fine with mine. I think I have.
You just said you hated yours.
No, I didn't say I hated it. I just said I was confused. That I'm not sure if I agree with it, but I like it.
I think you're a hypocrite.
Dude, it's a fucking panther that is impossible to kill and favors warriors. I'm gonna claw the fucking shit out of you.
To be fair, it seems like if we were wizards, all three of us would be going to 3 different schools. I'd be going to Ilvermorny, Tyler would be going to Hogwarts, and there is a Brazilian school.
Right.
Yeah, let's go to that one. What's our thing in there?
God, I hope that one doesn't depend on the government.
What it's called.
Let's see. Google.
You know, they had to shut it down because of tax reasons.
You think the economic crisis in the Muggle world?
God. It's called...
What is it called?
It's called Castelo Bruxo, and it's located amid the Amazon. That...
So you don't want to go to the Amazon?
That's a bit stereotypical, to be honest.
Yeah, for us, we just have to walk into a train station.
Where's the better place to hide a school? In the middle of downtown Rio? Or in rural Brazil?
Take students from all over South America, and it's in northern Brazil. You know, it's not because the Amazon. It's not only Brazil; it's in other countries as well. So it's in northern Brazil.
Oh, so that's what they do to cover up missing children in the Amazon. They're like, oh, they went to the magic place. They didn't just go into the Amazon and die.
But here is the description. The school is located deep within the Amazon rainforest. Described as a fabulous castle, the building is an imposing square edifice of golden rock, often compared to a temple. Both building and grounds are protected by the caipora, which is a mythical creature from Brazilian culture. The name is pretty much like Wizard Castle written all together. That's it.
Original.
It's like
very nice.
It's like calling a dog, you know?
Yeah, I think the Russian one is just as forthwith. It's just as blatant as that in Russian.
It's just the Russian word for magic,
right?
No, Durmstrang is Bulgarian.
Is it? I thought it was Russian.
There's an actual Russian one though. Like when I found the Ilvermorny thing, I was looking at a bunch of the different schools. There's also one in Africa.
Ooh, Uganda.
I wonder where Australians go.
To the Shire? I don't know.
I feel like they would have a choice to go anywhere they want, their own school.
I got the feeling like Australians want to be in the middle of the desert.
It seems like they're equally far enough away from every other school that they would either be able to go to any of them or, their own thing. But anyway, actually, one of the things I liked when reading the lore for Ilvermorny was the way they have their sorting is they've got statues of all 4 of the houses, and apparently what happens is the statues will they'll animate and do weird things and glow when a student steps forward, and that's how they decide their house. And more than one house can actually claim a student. So then the student has the option to pick which house they want to be in. And I thought that was kind of interesting.
You could be a Pugwudgie and a other thing. I've already forgotten the other ones.
Thunderbird, Wampus, and Horned Serpent. And
TJ, you mentioned something a few minutes ago that they don't really have an equivalent. Being a Pugwudgie isn't the same thing as being a Hufflepuff. I think, I could be mistaken, but I think I read somewhere, and it was by J.K. Rowling, that exact same thing. They're not equivalents. So I think it's possible then to be I'm just trying to make sense of the whole Wampus thing.
A Hufflepuff.
Doesn't mean I don't like it, Tyler, you fuck.
And a Hufflepuff and another thing. Yeah, I get you.
I mean, the thing about Pukwudgie was apparently they're really good, like, warrior things, and they've got poisoned arrows and shit, so that's kind of cool.
No, Pukwudgies are like about healers, I think, wasn't it? Wampas are, I mean, it says here Wampas favors warriors.
Well, yeah, it says Pukwudgie favors healers, but I mean, like, the animal itself that it's named after, they're like weird magical beasts that hunt, like, anything, literally with poison arrows.
Fucking racist, TJ.
It's not racist, I'm telling you the fucking facts.
The facts about this fiction thing.
Hey, you guys agreed. Could have said no.
Pukwudgie favors healers.
Yeah,
Always
I
selects
Lucio. Actually, we could probably record a whole separate thing about Pottermore because there's the wand and all that, but
oh yeah, I did that too.
Yeah.
I'm not awkwardly gonna do the quiz for that now. Though
we could do the wands in the end of episode Easter egg.
Yeah, maybe that. Right. So let's do some questions.
Fine.
Questions. So, one of the questions is, what is your Ilvermorny house by SpartanSloth? So I guess we kind of covered that one.
The Horned Beast.
Oh wow, real original.
Right?
Can you imagine if we all said something else now?
I actually posted that. I'm not shitting you.
Of course you did.
Okay, Pukwudgie.
Hey,
wink.
Fight me.
And when did you post that? May I inquire?
2 days ago or something.
May that have been after I brought it up on said Skype chat?
No! Shut up!
No!
'Tis what I thought.
Fight.
I'll fight you.
Well, that's kind of what I was calling for.
Come on, Tyler, let's fight him together. Us Pukwudgies have to stick together.
Yeah, I got you, bro.
I'm nearly impossible to kill, bitches. Joke's on you. I'll fight you. So, anyway, this one was sent by Sunny88P. What? The question is, have you ever met one of your doppelgangers / lookalikes? No.
Oh, no.
I've never met a lookalike, although there was apparently this kid on a cruise commercial that looked like me.
No, don't lie, that was you.
No, it wasn't me. It was a kid that was kind of fat like me, but he dropped an ice cream cone on a bunch of people sunbathing.
It was probably TJ1024.
Yeah, fucking dick. No, it was TJ8008.
That made that question
that is a
pretty
cool
quick.
TJ. Yeah, I mean, if you guys remember, people have said and again, not that I agree, but Keanu Reeves, Hugh Jackman, or a crackhead version of me. I haven't met any of those, so yeah.
Odds are in the favor of the crackhead at this time.
Probably, yes. That I will meet one, not become one. Just to make it very clear. So,
not clear enough. Got dick stuck in ceiling fan.
I'll take the opportunity that you're here and ask you, what the fuck is Panty or Stocking?
Oh my god, you should have saved it for an anime podcast. It is so funny.
Right.
Watch it. Just watch the trailer.
Is it the link you sent?
The link is a part of the dub that's halfway through an episode of what you would typically expect from Panty and Stocking. It is an anime that was licensed by Funimation, made by Studio Trigger a few years ago.
Right, it's 1.5 minutes. And that is the next question by TDBTyler. The question is, Panty or Stocking?
They're the names of the characters.
Right, because if it was just about clothing, then,
Stockings all the way?
No, it just, either way, it doesn't make sense. Okay, so 1.5 minutes. I'll be right back.
TJ, have you seen it?
No, I haven't. I don't know what it's about.
You might want to consider watching it as well. Leave me with the audience.
So do you want us to just answer it?
I suppose, but it kind of gives you an idea of what the characters are like.
Sounds a little, risque.
It is. It's very risque.
Oh. Okay, then.
You muted the wrong thing, didn't you?
Nope.
The audience couldn't see it, nothing happened.
I may have pressed the wrong button.
I know you
but
did.
that has nothing to do with muting the wrong thing. So, having no idea what the context, I guess I'll just say stalking.
Uh-huh. I'm just waiting for Luis to come back.
Uh-huh. Was it 1 minute, 30 seconds?
Yeah, did you guys mention me? I'm almost done with it.
Continue.
Surprise, audience, when it's not actually 1 minute, 30 seconds.
It's 1 minute 34.
It's like 15 seconds because Tyler edited out all the awkward silence.
Yeah, I've started to notice when we're like, half an hour later we'll do this thing, and then it's like actually 20 minutes because I cut out the silences.
Yeah.
I don't know if Luis is...
I feel like we're going downhill.
I feel like I might consider retiring as an audio editor.
So I have a question, Tyler. What the fuck?
It's an anime.
Right, I got that much.
Yes. What's the bit that confuses you?
Everything else?
It's like... Funimation as well is a company that I've only seen do stuff like Full Metal Alchemist and Ouran High School Host Club. Typically serious things and maybe stuff with a little bit of comedy, but it never gets too out there. This is almost the equivalent of Funimation doing something like Brigada HK for us. They just decided one day to give English voice actors to this. Sounds like they had a blast doing it though.
Yeah, I gotta say, I'll be honest. Usually, what annoys me in some anime is how they portray the sexual themes, because it's always they keep going for that, especially for fan servicing. But it's always like they try to be coy about it. Oh, boobs, but oh man, boobs. I'm gonna bleed through my nose because that makes a lot of fucking sense. But this one actually was so in your face that I gotta say I have to respect that.
Is the whole
at least they're being straightforward.
The whole anime is like it. It's so funny.
That was something.
So, which character?
Which one is Panty and which one is Stocking?
Blonde hair is Panty. Stocking's like the purple haired one.
I think Panty had the better disses, at least in this video.
I'm gonna have to go for Stocking. I'm going to. I don't know why.
It's almost like a rap battle.
Why, but I don't know if I want to know why.
TJ, how could you have not seen Panty and Stocking, my man?
Well, I haven't either. I just saw this one video of 1 minute and 34 seconds.
You're a puckwudgie. You should be in on this.
Now you're starting to make the puckwudgie sound like some sort of weird orgy thing.
We're both Hufflepuffs,
so
man.
all puckwudgies like hentai, right?
I mean, if you deem it so, then yeah.
Tyler's going to be the type of puckwudgie that sits in the basement doing crack and tries to sell it to the other students.
Isn't that what all other puckwudgies do? Gotta be in this together.
This is going to be a respected house, damn it.
Not while I'm around, it's not.
Wampa's
Sorry
all the
to
way,
every other one.
bitches.
Sorry to anyone in the audience that's like, hang on, Tyler's a puckwudgie? We're doomed.
Oh, I will say one thing. I really liked, most of all, about Wampa's house, the color scheme. It's red.
Oh, jeez.
As you can probably tell by my thumbnail thingy, I like red.
Well, Pukwudgie had a lot of red, too.
Yeah.
They might all be red, actually.
Yeah, I think it is.
Really?
I'm using red as a pop filter.
Although the theme that you can choose on the website is this teal color for some reason.
Well, Ravenclaw is blue.
Although Horned Serpent is the most analogous to Ravenclaw, so I don't know.
Yeah,
that one's probably green.
I am so confused right now. All right.
Okay.
So, everyone, thank you so much for listening. Question for the audience. I actually got one. So, what is your Ilvermorny house? Let us know. And until next week, don't do crack in the basement with Tyler. Bye.
Don't get too jealous of people at RTX. Bye. So, what's this other thing you want me to do?
Bye.
Oh, sorry. Bye.
Bye, I guess.
Oh.
Thanks for listening to the Shifty Key Podcast. The intro and outro music is provided to us by our editor, TDBTyler. To get more involved with the Shifty Key Podcast, you can answer the questions for the audience asked by our guests, or even ask the cast a question of your very own, either here in the YouTube comments or in our Rooster Teeth group. To keep updated with this channel's shenanigans, you can follow us on Twitter, join and watch our group on Rooster Teeth, or simply subscribe. All links will be in the description. Until next week, goodbye.
Oh, yeah,
You guys want to compare once?
Yeah,
Hey,
let's do it.
Want to buy some death sticks?
Let's go. What, is it on the same website? Yes, it is. Tyler,
Yeah.
stop
Yes.
asking stupid questions.
Since we're not doing this all official like anymore, I'll just say my wand is hawthorn wood with a dragon heartstring core, 11 3/4 inches. And
Yeah, mine's bigger.
quite bendy flexibility.
Wait, where do you have to go for this?
It's literally on the same page.
Oh, okay, sorting. Okay, I get you.
So mine is aspen wood with dragon heartstring, 13 inches in length, ladies. And
Wait, did you already do it?
yeah, when I
did
joined
you-
for Ravenclaw.
Oh, okay.
And unbending flexibility, ladies.
Take your time and answer, because, this is final. Okay. To ensure...
Yeah.
Should I read through it? No one's going to care, right?
Sure.
Sure.
I mean, you're not...
To ensure
it.
that we find the perfect one for you, it's very important that you answer the following questions honestly. First of all, would you describe yourself as average height, short, or tall? I think that one's pretty obvious. And your eyes? Is this literally going to, trace me down to my social security number or something? My eyes?
Probably.
Actually, guys, what color are my eyes? My eyes
I don't
are
Fucking
debatable.
fine now.
Remember I posted that image a long time ago of my eye and no one knew what color it was? It was like
Yellow?
blue-green. That seems like the best way of doing it.
You're Sith.
It was yellow in the picture, yeah. Which day were you born? Ooh, not saying that one out loud.
Oh, TJ, you're right. All the images they have are red and golden.
Do you pride yourself most on optimism? I'm like the least optimistic person in the podcast. Originality or intelligence? I think I have to deem it down to those.
Well, Tyler is,
Sorry.
answering it out loud. I did find a tweet by J.K. Rowling. It's there is no equivalence between Hogwarts and Ilvermorny houses, but don't diss Hufflepuff.
Damn
Well,
straight.
I have to disagree with the last part. I know she's the author and all, but no, I'm just kidding. Man, the more I read about it, the more fond I grow of Wampa's house. I'm starting to see how it fits. So yeah,
In a chest of magical
And
artifacts,
there is
which
an
would
ad
you
with
choose?
the image of Abe Lincoln for some reason. Huh, that makes sense.
A black glove. Next to all of these things, that seems a bit ridiculous. It's like you get
Why's it got
across,
to be black?
you get across a chest of magical artifacts, and you're like, you know what? There's a gem, a dagger, and a glove. I'm going to equip the glove so I can pick up the dagger. Oh, okay. Apparently, wait, what one was yours? I've got my answer. Like, if you go
Mine
yours
was
again.
hawthorn, 11 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring.
And
Mine is Aspenwood Dragon Heartstring Core, 13 inches in length, and unbending flexibility.
Mine's Pinewood with a dragon heartstring core, 13 inches, and unyielding flexibility.
Did we all get dragon heartstring?
I
Yeah.
think so. I think it's just something like in the questions, if you answer for a certain thing, you will get that. I can't imagine which one it was. Did you guys all go to the castle at the crossroads or something, or did you go to the forest or
So
sea?
since it's a common point, here it is. Dragon wands tend to learn more quickly than other types. While they can change allegiance if won from their original master, they always bond strongly with the current owner. The dragon wand tends to be easiest to turn to the dark arts, though it will not incline that way of its own accord. It is also the most prone of the three cores to accents, being somewhat temperamental.
So gotta be careful.
Yeah.
My wand.
I guess you could say our wands are lit.
Wow.
Hey!
My wand in particular, apparently the wood and the core are temperamental, and if you use them wrong, bad things can happen. So, good thing I'm not a real wizard.
You're fucking...
I have shit luck.
You're an accident waiting to happen.
I'm just reading through some of these things and can't help but think of like the innuendos.
Maybe that's what's wrong with Neville Longbottom. He got a bad...
Thank you for listening. Bye.
Yep, and with that,
Did you just cut TJ off?
He cut me off to say tit, yeah.
It's because my connection is shitty and stuff. You all sound like robots.
Oh, look at this. Actually, no, I will say this about Pine.
What was that about Optimus Prime? I'm sorry?
Pine. The most boring of all the wood.
Wait, listen, no, this is why I like it. The straight-grained Pine wand always chooses an independent individual master who may be perceived as a loner, intriguing, and perhaps mysterious. Now, I don't like to toot my own horn, but does that not describe me? That is something, right?
I suppose.
Yeah, I'm not going to read the whole thing out of that. That's pretty long. But yeah, I can't argue with that. I suppose that's the glory of this song.
All right. And I guess on that note...
good boy! All right, who can get the last word in before I hit the stop the record button?
Penis.
Actually, I've got a huge advantage because I can just say I'm going to stop it right
Tit.
now.